Yo, what's up, everybody? All right, just got finished getting 7 miles in. We were able to get that in 55 minutes and 27 seconds. Felt pretty good. Legs are pretty heavy right now. Hey, Sherry, how you doing? Morning. Legs are pretty heavy. About 5.5 in, started getting really heavy. I don't know if it was the stuff we did at home yesterday or not, but anyway, was still able to push through. Was holding or ended up holding a 7:55 mile pace all the way through, so pretty happy about that. Even being fatigued, being tired, I still need to back off that pace maybe just a little bit as we get further along. I'm gonna run a 10K this Saturday coming up, so I'll probably do one more run just to kind of settle into pace for the 10K. Probably do that on Thursday morning. Maybe run some like quicker 800s or something to really just kind of settle into a pace and try to wake the legs up, kind of shock them up a little bit more. Feel pretty good though. It's super hot, man. I'm like sweating like crazy. I didn't really fuel properly. Didn't really drink enough water. That was my fault. I knew better than that, but I had to stop 2-3 times just to get a sip of water, just to kind of be able to maintain pace. But overall, still pretty pleased with the result in that. So 7 miles, 55 minutes, 27 seconds at a 7:55 mile pace. We're going to coach the next class, try to sell some more shirts for Orphan Aid Liberia, and then we'll come back tonight and we'll coach the 4. And we've got heavy squats today, so I'm probably not going to do that. I might actually do like some higher rep overhead squats instead, just for like some core strength and all, and some lunges after that. So that's it for Mileage Monday. We'll catch you later tonight at the gym, and we'll see you the rest of the week. See ya. What's up, guys? Just now getting home, but I want to give you a quick update. After getting Jacob all packed up at the gym, we did a rough count. We think that we're pretty close to 120, maybe a little bit more than that, which is freaking awesome, man. Like, I'm so pumped that you guys like just were able to bless those kids and like you gave with your hearts and you saw the greater purpose of what that $20 could do, man. Like, I'm really at a loss for words, honestly, that we were able to pull that off. Our initial goal was 100 shirts, which is 3,600 meals. And I think we're going to be close to 120, 25, maybe more than that once we get all the totals figured up. And that just blows my mind, man, that you guys were able to do that, and just so willing to give and help out. Y'all got some nice new shirts too. I got mine on right now. Still got my socks on. Love those socks still. But I just want to say thank you to all of you out there. Not even just members. We had some people. I had some friends from college like send me a message and be like, "Hey man, give me a shirt. I'll send you some money." I had some family members down in Macon want some shirts too. My parents, and it was just cool to see the outreach, not just from the gym, but friends I haven't spoke to in a long time. I haven't seen in a long time. Some old gym members that have moved off that reached out. It was just great, man. Just pouring in blessings for Orphan Aid Liberia. I just want to say thanks. That's really all I know to say right now. I'm proud of you and the support that you've given them. And you guys did a good thing today. And we'll just leave it at that, man. Have a great night. Thanks. Yo, good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday morning. It's actually turned out to be a pretty nice day. A little breezy outside, kind of overcast too. It's actually pretty decent weather to run in this morning, which I'm surprised because when I went outside this morning at 4:45, it was just like heavy humidity. But got a little run in this morning. So last little run before the 10K this Saturday. Just needed something to kind of wake the legs up from Monday. Monday was super brutal. 7-mile run in the morning, and then came back and did a 5x5 back squat that night. Had to back off the weights a little bit, obviously, when we did the evening session. But legs were just super fatigued, tired, so needed something to kind of wake them up, refresh them before Saturday, and kind of just reestablish pace, kind of know what pace feels like again. Okay, so we did a 2x400 meter run to start with, just to kind of work on starting speed, getting out of that corral, getting out of that starting line, all that chaos up front. And then we went right into a 4x800 meter run with a 1 minute rest between each. And then we finished with another 2x400 meter run. Again, kind of working on ending speed, that not necessarily sprinting speed, but trying to pick the pace up at the end, just in case we get a little foot race to the finish line with somebody, but knowing that you have the ability, you have the reserve to kind of pick the pace up if needed at the end. Felt pretty good. All the 400 meter runs, I tried to hold below 7-minute mile pace. And I think I was around like, I don't know, 6:30, 6:40, somewhere around there. And all the 800 meter runs, I tried to hold below like a 7.5. And I think I was able to do that overall. I'll have to go back and check. I'll show you. I'll put a screenshot up of the watch. But it was like 21 minutes and 13 seconds for 3 miles, basically. So felt pretty good about that. I did notice a lot of tightness just everywhere. So the shins are really tight. So I'm gonna do a lot of mobility foam rolling on those. My IT bands are a little tight too, especially on my left side, which is to be expected after 7 miles. I think that's the longest run I've done in quite a while straight through. So I'll be doing a lot of foam rolling on the end points of the IT band, especially around the knee, to relieve some of that stress. And then the arches of my feet a little bit, a little achy, especially on that left side still. So I'm gonna work that out. But other than that, everything else feels pretty good. Just gonna work on the hips a little bit. Maybe try to go to Motion and get an appointment over there to get everything worked out. But feeling good, feeling excited for Saturday. That's it. We'll see what happens. Stay tuned. Yo, what's up, everybody? It is Thursday afternoon. Decided to stay home this afternoon, help Kelsey out with the kids so she could focus on some schoolwork that she hasn't been able to get done. So I've got Coach B down here rocking, watching me, critiquing me. And then I'm gonna basically just make up some stuff that I've missed this week, just getting ready for the 10K. So I'm just gonna do a couple rounds, not for time, probably like 15, 20 lunges, 15, 20 sit-ups, and then 5 hang power cleans. I may try to go progressive on that, try to get just a little bit of load on that. So we'll see what happens. We're just gonna have some fun, just kind of move around, make sure we're not getting stiff before the race. Here we go.
flows as a gardenet grows.
Hey, Dad.
What's up, man?
Hey, Dad. Hey, guys. See my dad? He's working out.
This is silly.
Daddy, I'm gonna have to go in the dishwasher. Cool.
Oh, what's up, everybody? All right, it is Saturday morning. We're obviously not at the gym again. We decided to run a 10K this morning, and
I got first place.
we're taking some more hardware home. Team Saxon taking home some gold medals this time. Both got first in our age group. Pretty stoked about that. At first they gave us a water bottle, and we are like, do you have like any medals or anything? Because, you know, people run for medals. They run for that hardware. Not to be ungrateful, but I'm just saying, it is what it is. But we both did really well. I think I ran a 46:53, so I was super pumped about that. And Babe ran a sub 1 hour. It was like, what, 59 some change. So she did good as well. I hadn't been training as much just because there's a lot of work and school stuff she's been tied up with. Not feeling well. And staying up late with the baby every night, so kudos to her. That's good though. We feel great. We had a good time. It was pretty good, a pretty good event. And I actually met some people here that I'm gonna try to do some future work with, so stay tuned for that. It is an awesome thing that these guys are doing here. I'm gonna keep it a little bit of a secret right now because I want to make sure everything's squared away before I announce that. Some of you will actually probably want to join in with me when I do get that set up. So more news to come about that. We're getting out of here. We need some coffee. We need a lot of food, and we got to go home and get the kids. All right, check you guys later.
Bye.
See ya. Hey everybody, we hope you enjoyed the latest episode of Hanging with the Saxons. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next episode. Thanks.